What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. Today guys, we are hoping that by the time you're watching this video, the Scream promo has been announced. We sold Zaha that we packed yesterday. We sold Azpilicueta, Delict and Serge Gnabry as well, along with a few others, and some of the bronzes and silvers are selling now as well because of the marquee matchups, which I've already completed. I have got a lot of other items still selling and ready to sell. We're at 53k coins. I made another addition to the squad. But yeah, hopefully the Scream promo is coming today. If it is, you might see some of that in this video. If it's not, then it won't be till next week. But we went and bought yet another Luka Modric. This is the second time we've had him back in the squad now. We've been interchanging these players like crazy. We're going to try him as a dual CDM with Guardiola instead of Vidal. He offers obviously a little bit more pace than Vidal. Much better dribbling and passing than Vidal. Not quite as good in defensive and physical, but hopefully having Guardiola as our secondary CDM, that will help out a lot. So we paid 100k for him, give or take, 102k, but already had a Shadow Chem style applied to him. As you guys well know, my Reds weren't great, but we have got some items in store. Now, EA, again, haven't really given anything by way of objectives and stuff, so pretty boring going on here. I'm not doing the Schweinsteiger card, or Lewandowski, or Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. This is another one of those cards that I'm definitely doing. He's coming in at like 13,000 coins. He's got really good stats for a card that cheap. He would be a lot of fun, quite usable in certain scenarios, and as a first owner French League player, he could definitely come in handy. But before we get into gameplay from Foot Champs and just some general FIFA account happenings, we have got marquee matchups and marquee moments. I don't get the purpose of the marquee moments myself. It seems like one of those things where just like reaching, I suppose. But let's have a look what we get. So we get a lot of these silvers could be worth a fair chunk. He's not. It's going to have to be one of those ones where I go and check them, because especially if we've got like, see, we've got Bundesliga silver there. That straight away is going to be a couple of K. He looks like he's selling for like 800 coins, so we'll get rid of him. Spain 2 could be worth a bit as well. Yeah, see, he's worth a couple of K. That's nice. And so, guys, there might be a chance that Silver Pack method is back right now. Just because any Major League Silver is pretty much selling for 2 to 3K. So you'd have to get relatively unlucky over like a good 5 to 8 pack stint to not pack 1 or 2, you know? And it seems like with this Argentinian selling as well, that any major nation silvers might be selling too. Let's check with the Portugueser. No, he's not selling. Another Bundesliga. That's very nice. He's a left back as well. We'll try and get rid of him for like 3.5 or 4.5. Even if he goes on open bid, that's fine. And then the Colombian manager is a no. The contracts and such we'll hold on to for the time being. That can go. That can stay. Ooh. Okay, the badge sells for like 400 or 500 at the very least. Pop those in. Get rid of that. And go for... We've got 2 premium gold players pack. The 2 rare gold players. Let's open the 2 rare gold players pack. So this is from the marquee moments or whatever it's called. Are we going to get lucky? No, we're not. Maybe we can get an Eder Militao or a Wan-Bissaka or something in here to sell on. No, we don't. Oh, God. No, we definitely don't. We get a small prime Electrum players pack. Come on, EA. Hook us up. Don't hook us down. Polish players are selling big, are they? Oh, here we go. No, I'm misreading that one. Not a border or walkout. That's my bad. What do we get, though? Anything good again? Oh, here we go. He might be worth... Yeah, see, even 1,500 coins for him. I'll take it for all of these silvers right now. The Italian Cam. Yeah, see, he's like... Because he links in the other one, doesn't he? That's like 2.5k there. Once all this stuff starts to sell, we could be making some good money. He's like 1,000 coins as well because he's French League and English. So double whammy there. And then Gray will just list up and hope that he sells. We then get a small prime gold players pack, which is what AA packed Ronaldo out of, was this pack, a small prime gold players pack. We, however, don't even get a board, of course. Why would I? It's not like I have any good pack luck ever, is it? That's pretty dead, isn't it? De Rossi will try and list up. He probably won't even sell for much. Harriet definitely won't sell for much. We're back to packing him every other pack, which sucks. And then to end off, before we get into some gameplay and other shenanigans on the account, 2 25k packs. Here is number 1 with nothing in it. Can we get 1 sick player game? Just 1 marquee player for the series. Mkhitaryan, Joaquin, Melendo, and a whole bunch of other players that don't really mean that much to me, you, or anyone else. And then last but not least, we got At last, a border or walkout. Come on. Hit me with a big one, EA. It's an inform. I suppose, which is nice. It's the English striker that's really low rated, but that's pretty... That's 10k coins, which is nice. And then that's literally about it. So yeah, there you go, guys. I will be back with some more. I'll be back. All right, guys, before we get into the gameplay, the Scream team is out. EA have given a featured objectives, not featured objectives, a season objectives Eden Dzeko a week to complete this. It's a good card for grinding gameplay. This is exactly what I'm looking forward to. There is a second Scream team coming next Friday as well. They've also given a few SBCs. We're going to steer well clear of the player SBCs, specifically Milner, even the Navas as well. I'm not entirely sure I'm going to get involved with. 2-star weak foot, really, really low strength and not the greatest composure. Just doesn't seem like he'll be of much use to me. So I don't know. It's only an 84 rated squad though, and I've got quite a few untradables that I could potentially use. We're going to do these two SBCs for tomorrow. And then the player of the month Harriet as well, I'm absolutely not going to touch. The Aussie men I will get eventually. But I played 2 drafts just today, guys, and we got a couple of packs from that. So I've got 5k, a 7.5k, a 15k, and a 50k pack just before we get into the goals for today's Foot Champs games. Let's hope that we can get something nice and make some coins. And a lot of the new Scream cards are very, very good and have very good potential of actually getting into my team. Specifically, one of the cards I like the look of a lot, who is very expensive, mind you, is Sergio Aguero. He looks very, very good. Wow, we don't even get a rare gold player out of the 7.5k pack. Hopefully this 50k pack is going to pay dividends. Obviously, as I say, we end up winning the draft. We also got the 15 and the 7.5k pack for losing in the semi-final. It's not really a great return for the semi-final. Let's see if we can get anything out of this pack. Oh, we have got a border or a walkout. What's it going to be? It's a walkout. Come on. Portugal. Right wing, you need to sort your life out, EA. Don't tease me like that. That is unreal. Bernardo Silva in a 15k pack. Hey, man, that's actually out of the draft that I lost in the semi-final in. So we've made some nice profit off of that draft, which is okay. We get Unai Emery as well as our manager. Cam to centre forward card's not too bad as well. Can't believe, man. You know what? For half a second, I thought because Skills got it, I thought I might get it. But no, not me. I end up getting Bernardo Silva. And then before we get into the goals, guys, a 50k pack. Come on, give us one of those Scream cards, EA. Let's see what we get. We do get another border or walkout. What's it going to be? It's not a walkout. That's tough. I don't even care what it is. It's another Portugal. Oh, it might be Cancelo, actually. Because Carvalho... Oh, damn. We got 2 Portuguese boards that aren't Cancelo. Because Carvalho is a Scream item. That's tough, man. That's quite a tough one to take. But that, guys, is going to be the end of the live section. We are going to go now and get into some gameplay. All right, guys. So as we get into the gameplay, EA have released a sensational Scream team. It's definitely the best Scream promo they've done ever. I know we're only, what, 3 or 4 years into the Scream promo. But the players that they've released have been absolutely amazing. There are some bangers in there, including 2 SBCs, which we kind of looked at just a second ago whilst we got the 50k pack. I don't think I'm going to touch those. I don't think I'm going to get into those at all. And they've given the Objectives Dzeko, which I love a lot. And they've given a few daily SBCs as well. So I hope there's more to come this week. But what I already like is that the boosts they've given the players are boosts that are good and relevant to the players' positions. So, for example, they've boosted Aguero's pace by a lot and his physical by a lot. And, of course, he already had great dribbling and shooting, which they boosted by 2. And it makes him arguably one of the best players in the game at this stage. Like, he's just got an absolutely mental card out there. They gave like James Rodriguez a really good boost as well, but the websites that don't really have him. They gave James Milner that special card. He has got a good card. It's just not worth the 250k that EA are putting out there. But in general, I'm really excited by this promo because now on Friday evening, we've got lots to grind for. We've got to play squad battles for our Elite 3 rewards. We've got to play Foot Champs to get our 30 games done. We've got to grind the Eden Dzeko. We've got to grind the Week 3 gold objectives that we didn't do yet. We've got to grind the Week 4 bronze, silver, and gold. The silver pack method is going crazy right now because of one of the SBCs, so we can work on that. The bronze pack method, as always, still goes crazy. And just by adding a couple of little things, it's invigorated this kind of way of life into the game that gets people excited and happy to play. The only downside will be is that once people start to complete these again, undoubtedly in a day or two, what do EA do then? I hope we see another player. EA had noted that there's going to be another team next Friday, so another 11 players is going to be good. I hope that means another player to play for in weekly objectives, maybe another couple of SBCs. I hope they don't stop here with Milner and Navas for the SBCs as well. I hope we get a couple more cool players across throughout the course of the couple of weeks. And then most importantly, something which I asked for last year and the year before, and I just really, really, really hope that they do this year, is put these cards in rewards. If these cards go in with the Team of the Week in the Team of the Week pack and the red player picks, that would be amazing. With the players that are available, let me get the players up. So Aguero, super usable. Ibrahimovic, little low balance and really low stamina. Other than that, super usable, especially due to the fact that you can link him with Schweinsteiger, Weah, and Martinez if you did them. So you can start developing a really, really, really good MLS squad, which is nuts because we're only 3 weeks into the game, and it's good to have a true viable league outside of pretty much the major four, because the French league, other than Mbappe and Neymar, aren't really super usable. Thomas Muller looks very good. I haven't seen James Rodriguez in-game stats yet, but he's got 80 pace, 81 physical, and then 88 for dribbling, shooting, and passing. That is nutty. Dele Alli looks like he actually might be an insane CDM. He's almost in the Hullet gang, 74 pace, and then 80 or above in every single other stat. William Carvalho looks like he'll be a good shout. Let me actually look at Carvalho's in-game stats if we've got them. So he's been boosted by 33 pace and 27 shooting for a boost. And then 3 in physical and dribbling and 2 in passing and defending. He has really, really low agility and balance and really low acceleration. So actually, I don't think he's he's not super usable. That's why he's already under 100k, I think. He's got a good card, but not really... Yeah, not really a great card. To the point where he'd probably be better off as a striker with how good his shooting stats are that they've boosted up by. And then after that, you've got Romagnoli. Let me have a look at his card as well, because he's got a weird boost too. They've given him 18 pace and 27 passing, 2 defending, 2 physical, 1 dribbling, 2 shooting. With the pace now, his reactions and composure are still a little bit low for a centre-back. But with an Anchor Chem style... 99 short passing, 99 long passing for Romagnoli. With an Anchor Chem style, he actually becomes a really, really high tier defender. 6'2" as well, which is quite nice. He's just a few stats on there that I don't particularly like. Otamendi is another one that they've given quite a heavy boost to. Nicholas Otamendi, from an 83 to an 85. He's gone 24 pace and 10 dribbling. He has 90 reactions, 91 composure, already really good physicals. An Anchor makes him very good. A Shadow makes him very, very good as well. His stamina might be a bit of an issue, and the fact that his passing isn't super great either. But generally speaking, Otamendi has a really nice card. I'm quite excited about that one as well. We've then got Sabitzer. Let me have a look at Sabitzer's in-game stats, because I have a feeling he's going to be one of the really, really cheap cards. He's been given a +4 overall. 26 defending, 12 passing, and then 2s and 3s everywhere else. He's already 90k. His passing is quite good. His dribbling is quite good. His physicals are okay as well. You could do pretty much anything with this guy. You can make him a good cam. You can make him a good centre mid. You can make him a good CDM if you wanted to. He's got a lot of opportunities to be a utility player. Not my cup of tea, but if he was in red player picks, I'd definitely prefer him to somebody else that's around. And then you've got Guerrero and Bernard. And now Bernard, I think, is going to be a very, very good player, because he has 4-star. So Foothead don't have, or Footbin, sorry, don't have his Scream card on there. But he has obviously 4-star. That was a draft win that got me that 50k and 5k pack, by the way. Yeah, 4-star, and a really, really nice boost in certain areas. So he's got 89 pace, 83 shooting, 88 dribbling. So his shooting has been boosted by a whole bunch, and his passing has been boosted, and his physical has been boosted by almost 30. So that's crazy. So Bernard is going to be very, very, very nice, and probably quite expensive as well. So overall, guys, I think the Scream promo is great. I just hope that they don't really kind of kill it and let people down by giving just deadbeat informs for the picks for champs, because last week's rewards, as you guys saw, we got two of the worst reds you could ever imagine, and I saw top 100 players opening their 11 inform pack and getting 82 rated as their best player and stuff. It's just not on, right? So there needs to be a little bit more. Basically, there needs to be these promo cards in packs. I do have one or two comments from the comment section, guys. In fact, just one that I've got on the screen, and it is from J Rimmer. He says, Nep, I find the gameplay has gone so bad with the new patch. Switching players is even worse than usual. Players feel like they're running through mud. What do you think of this? So, I don't feel like EA have changed anything with the patch, right? I don't know if this was supposed to be some placebo patch that kind of, they say to people, hey, we've changed all of this, and then they didn't, just to see what people say. I don't know if they think they changed some things and it didn't really work out very well. Of course, they fixed fitness. That's evident for everybody to see. Fitness, you now need to start applying fitness, which made fitness cards sell again, which is good for me because I'm making a lot of coins off of that. But for everything else, the goalkeepers still parry the ball unnecessarily. They still don't gather the ball in when they slide at a player's feet. Sometimes they do, but still more often than not, they don't. Still seems to be an incredible delay in shooting and passing after a skill move. Which is something that they had addressed and suggested that they had fixed, which I don't think that they have. After that, like, the game feels identical. However, Dunans and Dragons tweeted something good today. He is obviously one of the EA Dunans and Dragons. He's one of the EA live guys, I think. What's his specific job role? Player first operations and producer for EA FIFA. He tweeted, hey all, we've made an adjustment to the matchmaking rules for division rivals, specifically the location rules, to make them stricter. In some cases, this may result in longer matchmaking times. And basically what they've done is they've made it so that it's going to prioritize you playing somebody closer in proximity to you. That, of course, might mean that you have to wait for somebody else that's close enough to you to search for a game, which is a good thing. It can't be a bad thing, right? It means you should theoretically have a more stable connection against your opponent. And as I say, that can only be a good thing. So here's hoping that that has some positive impact. But guys, for this week, I'm going to try and get through my through my champs games, 5 in the afternoon, 5 in the evening every day. And in the meantime, I want to try and play throughout the weekend at least 2 drafts a day, and throughout the week maybe 3 or 4 drafts a day on this account. I want to get as many packs as possible, because if I can pack one of these Scream cards, it is going to be massive for this series, because those, other than a couple of them, the Scream cards are so good and so nice that I really hope that we can get one on the account. It'll be really, really good. So this, guys, is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.